be no wedding today, just an unfortunate murder.
Don't move. Just need to get this right.
The way childish things, now you will be a bride. What is that face? Don't forget to smile. You'll be surprised where a pretty smile can take you. Yes, Mama. Right, one curl out, just there. So it doesn't look as though you planned it.
Never let them see your brushstrokes.
Now put all this away. Painting is a fine pastime for a girl until she finds the right husband.
I just need to capture this. The light through the window, Masha there helping me prepare to be given away. My last morning as your girl before I leave this house.
All right. I'll give you 10 minutes and I'm coming after you. Yes, Mama.
Line, color, form.
Now you will be a bride.
Go away, I'm getting dressed!
It's me!
You're not supposed to see me before the wedding!
There are a lot of things we weren't supposed to do before the wedding. It's just us.
There are rules for a reason. Come here. Let me.
This is ridiculous.
You can't see me.
Ah, but I can hear you.
Stop it!
My little mouse.
Careful, that's wet! Ah!
What the?
Get away from me! Don't touch the dress!
Oh, what am I?
Masha, your skirt!
Look at you.
No, you're not supposed to see me today.
Don't worry about those peasant superstitions. You're with me now. Everything's going to be perfect. Look out that window to the Russian horizon. This land, my family's for centuries. Now we can live here just as we please. Now I want to give everything to you, everything you desire.
Everything I desire.
Now it's our time, what we deserve, anything that you want will be bought for you. Our time, no one telling us what to do. At last we'll be alone.
Tamara! Get out of here quick!
Stop running. A man walks with his head high. She makes you laugh.
Yes.
It is undignified. A girl with no father to give her away.
He's dead.
Perhaps better off. Save us the shame of a Jew at the wedding.
Don't be so old-fashioned, Father. The world is changing. That doesn't matter anymore.
It will always matter.
No one understands us. We will make the world anew. Time for love now. It's our time. You're all I ever wanted. Now we will have ever after happiness evermore. Our time, the moment we've waited for. Our life together has only begun. Our time. Our time. Our time. Our time.
Today, Lempicka,
Yes?
come with us.
Get your hands off me!
Where are you taking him? Tadeusz!
The land belongs to those who work the land. No more will our children starve while theirs grow fat. The Tsar is gone, and so are the corrupt classes.
Please, Do you have my husband here? I've been everywhere.
Your time is over, all your soul is in the worker's hands. He watches the fields of wealth, the jewels, the horses, and the lands. All that you took and took for granted, ours now understand.
Please take this bracelet from my wrist as a sign that we are friends. I give it to you freely, friend. Can you help me find my husband? His name is Lempicka.
You stole these from us. Our labor made you shine. Who died in the mines to bring you these jewels? Your world is over.
He's my husband.
It's our time now.
I need to see him.
Down the hall.
You'll be surprised where a pretty smile can take you. Please, do you have my husband here? I've been everywhere.
Look at those hands, you never worked a day in all your life. Spoiled and useless, unprepared for toil overspent. Living for nothing but someday to be a rich man's wife.
Please, take this pendant from my neck as a sign that we are friends. My mother gave it to me.
You stole these from us. Our labor made you shine. We got enough minds to bring you these jewels. Your world is over. It's our time now. Your world is over. Come, my girl, what did you expect? That the world would never change. We never rise, but you will live in a sea of hungry eyes. Come, my girl, what did you expect? That the rains would never rise, but you would live like this forever.
Please, do you have my husband here? Today, Lempicka?
Yes,
Thank God.
he is not to be released. Lempicka, plotting with the Tsar's secret police.
Please take my ring. It is all that I have left. It's been in my family since
Since you stole it from someone else. Is that a diamond? I have never seen a diamond before. It's really just a stone, isn't it?
It's worth
Nothing to me. Not everyone can be bought with money. What else could you trade for a husband's safety?
I don't know.
Would you trade your body for the night? That seems fair. For a husband's life.
The room spins. Breathe. Steady.
It's your choice. You can walk away. What will happen to him? Hard to say. Prisoners die here all the time. They're no more precious than we ever were to you.
Dizzy. You'll be surprised by the pretty smile and take you.
But now it's our time.
You need to be stronger than you are, stronger than you feel. Be still.
Our time.
Walking to hell and back. If I can bring him back, walk out of this place alive.
Our time.
Walking to hell and back. If I can bring him back, walk out of this place alive.
Our time.
Walking to hell and back. If I can bring him back, I'm not leaving without him.
It's funny. You walked in here a little rich girl. Now you're walking out a whore.
The world spins, some live, some die. I didn't know, I never knew what I would do to survive. Everything shatters,
Chapman. I'm the director of this show. Welcome to Tech. What are you all doing here? I'm so happy to have you join us for this moment as sort of like early and in process as we are, because I've been involved with the show since 2017 and it's so fucking special to me, and we are really excited to give you a preview and like start to introduce you to what Lempicka is. It's many things. It is an epic, as you can see, and many anti-feminist fairy tales end with a wedding, and she's in white, and she will live happily ever after as a wife. And I think our geniuses, Carson Kreitzer and Matt Gould, chose to start our story with that moment and then get to watch as our hero, who is complicated and fierce and sexy and a woman in all her parts, watch as her life and her world fall apart again and again and again. And Tamara de Lempicka herself, she is a mother of Art Deco, and she was someone who the world wanted to hide, barely fit, and tried to kill multiple times through her life. And that is who we are following, and we're really excited for you to meet her. So we're going to be performing a few numbers for you. You obviously just saw our opening. We're going to go now actually to the next number in the show, featuring the incomparable Eden Espinosa and Andrew Szymanski and this number is called Starting Over, and it features Tamara and Tadeusz on the night train to Paris.
Justice, and then to the chaos, the shame. They will pay for what they've done.
It's just us. The sound of the rails, the baby's asleep. When she wakes up, all of this will be behind us. A long dark night and we're free. The sound of the rails, the baby's asleep. When she wakes up, sunrise, they'll never find us. Starting over.
Justice.
Starting over. Starting over.
Filthy, ruined, she's ruined. Breath on my neck, do the bruises show? He can never know.
It's just us. The sound of the rails and the baby.
Oh, and we're free. A long dark night with you by my side. When we wake up, sunrise, they'll never find us. Starting over.
Incredible writing team who are making their Broadway debut, Carson Kreitzer and Matt Gould.
Thank you, Rachel. 16 years ago, in a used bookstore in Chicago, I found this Taschen art book about Lempicka, and I realized I knew so many of these paintings, but I didn't know her name. And I didn't know anything about her incredible life. I was instantly hooked, This is exactly the kind of woman that I have spent my life writing about. It's powerful, iconoclastic women who have been written out of history, and the kind of women I wish I had known about growing up. Tamar Lempicka was a woman of incredible vision and appetite, and the kind of appetites that are often considered monstrous in a woman. Ambition, desire. She is someone who loved both men and women, and as a bisexual woman, I was acutely aware that this is a story that is not often told. 14 years ago, I did the composer librettist studio at New Dramatists and met Matt Gould. We wrote one song together, and I knew I wanted to do this for the rest of my life. So the last day of the 2 weeks, I asked him to meet me at a coffee shop before the final session. I slid this art book across the table at him, and I said, want to do a show?
I just have to cry. I want to cry. Because y'all, it was 14 years ago, and every time she tells the book story, I'm like, yeah, the book story, the story, she threw the... But it is crazy to get to stand here. And not just because it's like, we made it to Broadway, that's amazing, but because truly 14 years ago when we sat down and we said, we're gonna write a big, epic musical, and someday, maybe it'll get to Broadway. In the back of both of our minds, we were like, no one's ever gonna produce a musical about a bisexual, Jewish, painter, female, whose name no one can pronounce. That's never gonna happen. It's a terrible idea for a musical. And somehow we made it to a time where this is possible, and where these kinds of stories do get to be told in a forum like this for the world. And I think what's amazing about this kind of story that I never thought would make it here is that we learn over and over again in history that great art comes from people who have often been oppressed. I think it's a result of sort of the pressure of a people pressing down on a people and a people pressing back up. And in that pressure is fire and revolution. And art is revolution. Art is the act of putting something out into the world and saying, look at this, see this, hear this. And when Carson showed me these paintings of this incredible artist, this perfect, clean, beautiful veneer, but behind the eyes was someone who was like, see me in here. I'm trapped in here, see me. And that is the kind of pressure, that is the kind of tension that makes for a great musical. There's the veneer, what's happening on the outside, and then there is the angst, fire, rage, love of what's happening on the inside. And this has been a joyful process working with this incredible artist, who I am so thrilled to get to share this debut with our amazing directress, Rachel Chafkin, and with our brilliant choreographer, Rasha Feather Kelly, who you will be hearing from very briefly. But enough about that. Carson's gonna set up our next song.
So when Tamara gets to Paris, she's painting, she's developing her indelible style, and she falls in love with one of her models, a prostitute named Rafaela, played by the utterly incredible Amber Iman. And here we move to Act 2 for Stay.
I think maybe I'm like one of your bracelets. Something pretty you like to have on your arm. You know? I could just steal this, live for you.
Disappear? Like a thief in the night?
I might.
Take this one. I won't set off your eyes.
Wait, you're serious?
I want to take care of you.
I don't need anyone taking care of me.
I know. But wouldn't it be nice to let me just a little? Go on. Put it on. It's perfect. If you ever need to sell it,
I'm not gonna sell it.
listen to me. If you need to, don't sell the bracelet all at once. You'll get a better price, stone by stone.
Why are you doing this?
Because I love you.
Don't.
Don't say it.
Don't love you? Too late. Been on my own since I was 10. Show any weakness and you're dead. Now look at me. Emeralds on my wrist. My heart beats trying to get out of my chest. Is this what it feels like to lie down and rest? When I wake up, you're painting. When I wake up, you're here. Baby, I'll stay. The stones glitter hard and bright and clear. Maybe I'll stay. You make me want things I thought could never be mine. I learned to love believing that was fine. Now look at me, a messy bed in the corner, my lover mixing just that shade of green. Is this what it feels like to be seen when I wake up? You're painting. When I wake up, you're here. Maybe I'll stay. Morning light, hard and bright and clear. Watching the world you see come into the shape of canvas. The way you look at me, can I escape from the canvas? Colors hard and bright and clear. In the middle of it all, I'm here. You're painting. Oh, I think I'll stay. Hard and bright and clear. I'm
Hi everybody, my name is Raja Kelly. I am the choreographer at Lempicka. And I just want to say it is such a joy to work on this project. I find that I am often invited to do the shows that are big and queer, and I love it. And this one is one of them. And I want to talk a little bit about that because that is, for me, the thing that has been so exciting about the project, which is to understand that even though this woman is fleeing 2 wars, and even though there is a rise of futurism, there is fighting between communism, that there are queer people that existed, they are thriving, and that they are underneath it all. And that's been something that's been exciting and thrilling for me to kind of pull out in the choreography. And I find that you never know in a studio or on the streets of Paris. You don't know who's who, and something about theater is you can kind of lift the veil. And so in some ways you will see someone walking down the street, you don't know who they are, but then when a song plays, when we can lift that veil and see the consciousness and see the lives, see what's inside of them, that's where all the gay shit comes out. And that's what I love. And I've tried to do that as much as I can so as to give you something to sink your teeth into. In the next song that we'll do, it's called Perfection, and it is led by Georgia Boone, who plays Marinetti. And it's a scene where Tamara has made it. You know, she's painting, she's painted Adam and Eve, and it's beautiful. And Marinetti is excited by that. He sees that her paintings have done something, but he is also done with the romance, he's done with the flesh, and he sees something coming that no one else does. In some ways, I like to think of him as a prophet in this song. And something that often gets me is how intoxicating his ideas are, while they're also very scary. So in this, you'll see the queerness, you'll see the intoxication of what futurism promised to be, and it is perfection.
The future is screaming towards us even now, careening like a drunken thing, and it will destroy all who are not ready. We fought a war that broke the world in two. The world has irrevocably changed.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. We can't go back. Our innocence is gone. We are sober, broken creatures. And we need art that speaks to where we live now, with the knowledge of the knife's edge. But look at this, trees, the river and trees, a street lamp glowing down on wet cobblestones. How very Parisian. It'll make some bourgeois housewife happy when she hangs it behind her couch. And speaking of couch, here we go. A nude reclining. Why do we ever need to see another goddamn naked woman? There is a new beauty in the world today. This is the age of the machine, and no can dream of perfection. With speed and steel, flame spitting engine of the automobile machine, perfection. Destroy the past, destroy convention, anything that hinders our ascension to perfection. Fade the machine. No more paintings of ballerinas, no more paintings of sad musicians, no more paintings of naked women or bowls of fucking fruit. All must we smash, rules are meant to be broken, glorious destruction, pave the way for truth.
What do you know about truth?
It's her.
My darling Rafaela.
Rafaela?
You said you were gonna buy me a steak.
I waited all night, you never showed.
I'm here now, buy me a steak.
Marinetti, listen to me. If I can paint her, you will see woman is a creature of great velocity. She contains the future you seek.
Women so excitable, it's no wonder they don't let you vote.
You wanna paint me? Ask me, not him.
Of course. Do you model?
I do a little of this, a little of that.
I would like to paint your portrait.
He was gonna paint me, but he never finished.
You are very distracting.
I will finish.
Well, I would like to see that.
What's in it for me? Immortality. There's no such thing.
100 years from now, people will stand before the canvas and wonder, who is she?
100 years.
Come to my studio tomorrow afternoon, please.
Trying to predict the next century, ladies, leave the future to me!
In this new age of the machine, I am in dream of perfection.
With speed and steel, flame spinning engine of the automobile machine, perfection, perfection. Destroy the past, destroy convention, anything that hinders our ascension.
In this new age of the machine,
And no can dream of perfection. The beauty of speed
going to do a cast photo now on stage for anyone who is participating in that event, an activity. Thank you.